Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name's Diana. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I do my brows. I'm going to be giving you different tips, tricks, and tools in order to get hair-like strokes. So stay tuned because you don't want to miss this. Let's jump right into this tutorial. I have you guys up close so that you can see everything. To fill in my brows, I use the Anastasia Brow Wiz. It just has the perfect point to do light hair strokes. You can use whatever you prefer, whether that's a pomade or a pencil or even a powder. This is just what I personally like to use, and I feel that it gives me the best hair-like strokes. I always start right at the front of my brow, and I'm just gonna brush my hair upwards. My brows are pretty full, like I've let them grow for such a long time. They're just light. I have a little bit of sparseness, but that's fine. We're gonna fill that in. So I like to start at the front of the brow, and you always want to follow the direction that the hair is going. So at the front of the brow, notice that my hair is going up, so I'm just going to flick upwards. And it's all in the pressure, you guys. See, as you can see, I'm holding it towards the middle. If you get too close to the point of the tool, your application is going to be way too harsh. If you want the soft like hair strokes, hold your tool at the middle. So I'm just flicking upwards. Very light pressure. Perfect. And I always go a little lower than my natural like brow line, because I want the hair to look like it's coming directly from, like, you know, the little hair roots. And then if I go in too harsh, I just take the spoolie and brush upwards. Since we're following the direction of the hair right here is going sideways. So I'm gonna flick my brush sideways. And I'm still using very light pressure. Now here I am gonna go kind of like in a slanted upward motion, just to fill this little area right here. And I'm not too worried about this mess because, like I said, we're gonna go in and clean up the brow. Then now we can start doing the tail. And since the hair here is going downwards, I'm gonna flick my brush downwards. I went a little too long here. And I always go a little darker towards the tail, just so I have like a nice gradient from like soft to like, you know, full. And then now that I've kind of mapped out my brow, I go back in. Sorry, I had to take a little break. Uli went and got us acai bowls. Let me put y'all on real quick. If you live in the San Fernando area, this is Flor de Lima. And this acai bowl has pineapple. Sorry, I'm hungry. And this is like a berry. No, I'm not. I'm poor. I'm trying a new drink today from Starbucks. This is the guava with lemonade. You guys, I don't know what the fuck happened here. Ew, my nail has... You guys, I don't know what happened here, but I've had it for a while and I'm annoyed a bit. I've been watching Euphoria. So good. Y'all need to watch it. And y'all already know if Jake says something's good, then it's good. Alright, so back to business. Where were we? This part's really important. You always want this side to match this side. Otherwise, if you go like too short here or too long, your brows are gonna look different. Again, with those light hair strokes, go through it and comb with your spoolie if you feel like you went in too harsh. I'll start filling in the tail. Alright guys, so now that both of my brows are filled in, I'm gonna go ahead and carve them out. This is my favorite tool to use, is this Morphe highlighter stick. This is the shade Oh Brow Baby. This is bomb, you guys. It's gonna change your brow game. I used to use concealer, but I felt like concealer could get a little cakey. This is just gonna make it look clean and as if you got a fresh wax. So I'm gonna show you guys how I use this. So I just take my tool. This one's only $5 too, you guys. I know like there's other brands that sell them, but it's like $20 for something like this. So pick this one up if you haven't. And I'm just gonna take this flat brush right here. It has an angle. This is the M159. So a lot of people use this to fill in the brow if they use like a pomade, but I like to use it to clean out my brow. And then I just pick up product. This part is important because I start cleaning from the front, but you want both your brows to be the same length. That way they look the same. And if you ever have trouble, like you can't tell if one's longer or shorter than the other, just take a step back, hold your mirror like right here, and lift your face, and then it kind of gives you like an idea of like how your brows are looking if one's longer than the other. That way you don't walk out the house looking crazy. So I'm gonna start carving this brow out, and I'm just gonna start cleaning. And I don't blend anything until I've underlined the entire brow. Getting my little hairs out the way so that they don't get caught up in the mix. And I just add more as I go. Now that everything is nice and lined up, I use the belly of the brow to just blend the rest of the product. You can even drag it downwards too, and it kind of just like blends right in, which is why I prefer this over concealer. It just gives you a cleaner look. And at least for me, like my goal is for my brows to look like they're mine. So, are you watching me? You're learning how to do your brows? Yeah, it's pretty good. It tastes more like lemonade though. Like I don't really taste the guava.
They asked me if you want it sweet or not sweet.
But as for lemonade, it's supposed to be sweet, sis. Okay. So now we're gonna clean up this brow. You're so cheesy, you can't. This is the part that I was saying. You need to be careful and make sure that they're both the same length. So kind of like hold your mirror back, and that's gonna allow you to carve them out at the same length. And as you guys can see, I do everything with such light pressure. You know, you always like one brow better. I'm making this one here. Alright guys, so now the eyebrows are filled and carved. Now we just need to set them. And I'm gonna use the Morphe translucent brow gel. This one is another staple for me. I used to use the Anastasia brow gel, which is really good. I love it still. It's a little pricey. It's like $20. This one's like $5 and it does the job. So, and it doesn't have any tint, so it's not gonna like throw off any of your work. It's just gonna keep the brow hairs in place and also set the makeup. This one has a unique bristle. So this side right here, I don't know if you can see it. This side here has like this like long bristles, and then the back has like the smaller regular spoolie type of bristles, but I like to use this one. It just makes my hair extra fluffy. Oh, like my dog. And I'm just gonna brush And I'm just gonna add product and brush my hair upward so that kind of keeps that like shape. Very light though, because you don't want it to be like gel on your brows. Speaking of gel, I had to gel down my hair so it looks a little bumpy. Okay, we have somebody that's liking my videos. As you guys can see, I didn't carve out the top of my brow. I just feel like that's when you can tell, oh, like she for sure fills in her brows. Not that it matters, it's makeup, you know, but you want your brows to look natural, especially if you're going in with like a beat face or beat eyes. If your brows are kind of like a little too harsh, it kind of takes away attention from like the other work you did. Well, that's why in my opinion, I think it's best to go in with like the soft hair like strokes. That way you can really go in and like enhance other areas of the face. Yeah, that's it for the carving of the brows. I don't want to close out the video looking this crusty, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup off camera. Alright guys, so that is all for today's video. I really hope you guys learned something. Let me know in the comments down below any other tutorials you'd like me to film, and I'll be happy to film that for you guys. Also, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and since you're already here, you might as well subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys on my next video.